Okay, so dear students, so today we are going to discuss regarding vapor pressure of a liquid solution. So what happens when liquid solutions, it may be the liquid and liquid or solid in liquid, right? So that is what we are calling a liquid solution. First we will go for the what about the vapor pressure of a liquid solution. So here what happens, solution is nothing but the mixture of what, the solute as well as the solvent. Solute plus the solvent, what happens, there is a formation of a solution, right? So now what is liquid solution? So solute behaves as what, liquid here, once again the solvent behaves as what, liquid. So both are in a liquid state, or else liquid you can say, right? So now, so vapor pressure of liquid solution. So let us consider the binary solutions. So we have to take binary solutions of two volatile liquids, right? What is that? Two volatile liquids. So I have taken one, so you can say it is A, liquid A and liquid B, right? So liquid A and liquid B. So clearly you can see here the first whatever the beaker containing, so that is one of the liquid, and then another beaker also contains what, so one more liquid, right? So here you have what, the two separate liquids, one acts as solute, another one is what, solvent, right? So now what happens, so you have the two components, number 1 and number 2. So number 1 and the number 2 components you have. So directly I have written x1 the component system, that is equal to 1, x2 is equal to 2, x2 component 1 and the component 2. So component 1 and the component 2, right? So mole fraction, so particular solvent you have, hence the mole fraction here becomes what, 1. So only one type of particles are present. A adre A irbodu, water adre enagutte water anta consider madbodu. What is the mole fraction? Only water molecules are present, hence mole fraction. So x1 of that particular solution, not solution, liquid, it becomes what, x1 is equal to 1. And the same way the another solutions you have here, another beaker, that is x2, mole fraction of a second solution, it is also equal to what, 1. Only one type of system you have. If it is A molecule, only A type of molecule, here B type of molecules you have, right? So now what happens, so suppose if you take this first beaker, it is solute, so it is lesser quantity, right? If you go for the solvent, hence higher quantity, hence we have what, both are what, liquid and volatile liquids, you can say it is volatile liquids. Adrinda enagutte, so when you have volatile liquids, so they are whatever the molecules which are present here, or else you can say atom, they will escape very easily, right? Liquid state to they are converted into so vapor state, and so they are dynamic equilibrium, there is an equilibrium reaches, right? So they are escaping out, and then also they will come back for the liquid state. So that is equilibrium state. So during equilibrium state, what happens, the pressure exerted by the vapor at the surface of that liquid, we are calling what, vapor pressure. Vapor pressure anta heltivi. So now we have a pure, so pure liquid, here you have pure component is number 1, hence you can say the vapor pressure of this, you can say P1 naught, right? So what you can say, P1 naught, the vapor pressure of what, pure component 1, right? And here also you are having the vapor pressure, and this is the vapor pressure of a pure component second. The one thing you can observe here, the vapor pressure of component 2 is greater, right? Such a liquid we are going to take, the component second alli enagutte namage vapor pressure ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ 1 2 3 4 ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ 2 4 6 8 ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆವಾಗ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೆನ್ಸ್ P naught 2 is a greater, right? So adrinda ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ನಾವು vapor pressure of second component is more, right? So now what we are having here, solute plus solvent, mix it, then you are getting what, solution. Solution alli ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, there is a mixing of what, component 1 and the component 2. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so you have what, binary solution, two component system. ಅದರಿಂದ the mole fraction of 1 and then mole fraction of a second component together, they form what, any mole fraction, if you add any mole fraction, so you are getting what, unity. So adrinda illi enagutte, x1 plus x2 becomes what, unity, right? So now what happens, what about the vapor pressure? So here you have what, so pure component A ಅಥವಾ pure component 1 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ pure component ಯಾವುದಿದೆ, 2 ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ 1 and as well as the component 2 are present liquid as well as the vapor phase. So vapor phase ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, so the vapor pressure is the contribution of what ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ 1 and the component 2 ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಕರಿಬೋದು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ವಾಟ್, ಸೊ P1 and then P2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, right? So this is what exactly total vapor pressure you can say, total vapor pressure of what solution, total vapor pressure of what solution, right? So we are mixing that two component and there is formation of solution, and for the total vapor pressure of solution is contributed by what, two components. So first component and this second component, hence P1 and P2 are nothing but the partial vapor pressure, so you can say partial vapor pressure, right? Partial vapor pressure. So now what happens, already we have discussed it regarding what, Henry law. Henry law is mainly for what, gaseous solution. So when gas is mixed with the liquid, right, so then you can say the vapor pressure is directly proportional to its mole fraction. Here we have what, so here we have liquid and liquid solution, hence once again we have to explain there is a relationship between what, the vapor pressure exerted here and the mole fraction which is present of the two components. So you can given by what, Raoult's law. So very important, Raoult's law. So what is the statement of the Raoult's law? You can see here, which states that for a solution of volatile liquids, the partial vapor pressure of each component, of the solution is directly proportional to its mole fraction present in the solution, right? So it's the mole fraction which is present in the solution. Hence we are having, there are two systems we have. Thus for a component 1, for a component, first component system, so you can apply what, Raoult's law. That's why what happens, partial vapor pressure in this solution P1 is directly proportional to what, the mole fraction which is present in that particular solution. Adrinda partial vapor pressure of first component P1 anta takondidene, so P1 is nothing but the partial vapor pressure of the first component, hence it is directly proportional to x1 anta karibodu. Adrinda, so now we can remove that proportionality and we can add the proportionality constant for it. So that's why what happens, P1 becomes what, P1 naught into what, x1, we know that, right? So we know that. Adrinda enagutte, so partial vapor pressure is equal to what, the product of what, the pure vapor pressure, or else you can say the vapor pressure of the pure component and its mole fraction, multiply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದಾವೆ ನೋಡಿ, x1 ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಂಟು ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಎನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ P01 is nothing but, right here, so P1 naught is nothing but what, vapor pressure of a pure component, so you can say. In the same way we can give for what, P2 or else partial pressure, right, of the second component P2 is equal to what, P02 into x2 anta kodbodu, where P20 that is equal to vapor pressure of a pure component, illi number 1 adre idenagutte, number 2 agutte, right? So now we have what, two things, right? There is a what, partial vapor pressure of component 1 and the partial vapor pressure of the component 2, right? So next we have to go for what about the total pressure? So hence we can go for the, according to Dalton law of partial pressure, right? So what about that, Dalton's law of a partial pressure, what happens, so total partial pressure is equal to, or else total vapor pressure is equal to what, the addition of what partial pressure you can give P1 plus P2. So Dalton's law of partial pressure for particular solution, right? So total vapor pressure of solution, total pressure of solution is equal to what? The partial vapor pressure of component 1 and the partial vapor pressure of component 2. So ಎರಡನ್ನ ಕೂಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ total vapor pressure ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So we know that what is the P1? P1 is nothing but the we will write in this fashion, okay, right? So we can write here P1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀಬಹುದು? I will write in this form x1 into P1 0 plus ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ x2 into P2 0, right? Right, so we have. So next, what about the mole fraction? So we know that x1 plus x2 that is equal to what? 1. Hence, anyone you can take. So we will go with the x1. So x1 is equal to what? x1 is equal to 1 minus x2, right? 1 minus x2. Substitute that x2 here, right? Substitute that x2 here. So here only I will write. So x2 is nothing but what happens? 1 minus x2, x1 is nothing but 1 minus x2 into what happens? Into P1 0 plus x2 into P0 2, right? So multiply here. So P1 0, right? P1 0 minus what happens? x2 P1 0 plus x2 P0 2, right? So here you have what? The common things x2 plus x2 minus x2, right? So here we have to rearrange this term, right? P1 not, right? So remove that minus and I will add here plus and I will change. First I will write what? P02. P02 I will write because it is greater one, right? So illi enagutte namge. So vapor pressure of component 2 is greater than what? P1. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಸೊ P2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? P1 ಅನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಸೊ P02, right? Vapor pressure of pure component 2 minus vapor pressure of pure component 1, right? So P2 minus 1 and then I will write x2. Just I have replaced that one, right? So I have taken what? The plus x2 here. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲಸ್ x2 ಈಚೆ ತೊಗೊಂಬನ್ನಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಆಚೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, P02 ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಮೈನಸ್ P01 ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೇನೆ, x2 ಅನ್ನು ಹೊರಗಡೆಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ vapor pressure of what? Solution, right? So this is what exactly the total vapor pressure of the solutions you can see here. Clear? Okay, so this is what exactly the total vapor pressure. So I will write here. So P1 0 plus P2 minus P1 not into what? x2. Okay, so this is the total vapor pressure. So next we will go for the graphical representation of this one, right? So first we will go with what? P1 is equal to P1 not into x1, right? So we will write down. So here just we will take. So here x1 is equal to what? 1. So for a first component 1, x1 is equal to 1. So then what about the pressure? So vapor pressure whatever we have here, so we can write the pure component. So that is nothing but what? P01, right? The vapor pressure of the pure component, right? Vapor pressure of the pure component where x1 is equal to what? 1. So now I will put value here. In here what happens? x1 becomes 0. x1 becomes 0 means what? There is no what? This particles or else the moles of this ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್. ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ವಾಟರ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ವಾಟರ್ ಇದೆ? ಸೊ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಏನಾಯಿತು? ಸೊ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ವಾಟರ್ನ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಇವಾಗ ವಾಟರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನನಗೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲನ್ನ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದ x1 ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? 0. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದು? ದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಸೊ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? 0. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಡ್ರಾ ಹಿಯರ್, right, so we are having what? Straight line. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? So y is equal to mx, y is equal to mx, right? So in x-axis what we have? Mole fraction x1, clear. In y-axis we have what? P1 naught. ಯಾವುದಲ್ಲಿದೆ? pressure ಇದೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ P01, right? So hence you can say P1 is equal to what? So this is pressure, you can say pressure, right? So pressure, so partial pressure, partial vapor pressure along the y-axis, partial vapor pressure along the y-axis. And then what you have? So you have the mole fraction. So in mole fraction you have, right? So it is nothing but y is equal to mx plus c you are getting. So y is equal to mx plus c you are getting. Okay. So c is 0 here. Hence it is like what? Straight line. Straight line ಬಂದಿದೆ, 0 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್? ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್? x2 is equal to 1 you can take, component 2. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ 2 ಹೋದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ದ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಹೈಯರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್, ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ 2. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಈ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ನ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು? P02 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, P02 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಸೊ P02. ಸೊ ನಾವು ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್? ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಸೊ ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ x2 ಅನ್ನು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? x2 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಸೊ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಸೊ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಇದು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್? ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 0 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಲೀನಿಯರ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಅದನ್ನು ವೇರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ವೇರಿಂಗ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ರೈಟ್? So see here, now you can get the clear picture, right? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? x1 is equal to what? 1, pure component what? 1 first component. So the vapor pressure which is present here, P01, it is nothing but the pure vapor pressure of what? Pure component. So when you add x2 for it, ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? The value of what? The mole decreases. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ x is equal to 1 ಇತ್ತು, ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? x is equal to 0.5 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 0.4. ಫೈನಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ರೀಚ್ ಅಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 0. x1 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? 0. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್? x2 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ component, pure component 2 also become decreases, right? So in here both cases you have what? In both cases ಆ ಕಡೆಗೆ x is equal to 1, ಆ ಕಡೆಗೆ x is equal to ಏನಿದೆ? 1 ಇದೆ. So it is nothing but the pure component. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಟೋಟಲ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. It means that, so what about that total vapor pressure in this graph? So it is nothing but, so you can join these two things, yaudu? Pure component in a vapor pressure matte pure component of vapor pressure too, you can join it. So then what happens? We are getting what? So P total that is equal to P1 plus P2. So P1 plus P2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ದ ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಕರಿಬಹುದು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡೌನ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗಿವ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1, ಕರ್ವ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1, ಸೊ ಕರ್ವ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್? First curve says regarding what? first thing, right, that is equal to P1 is equal to P1 naught x1. So y is equal to mx plus c ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. And then second curve ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so P2 that is equal to P naught 2 into x2. So that is also, so y is equal to mx plus c. And third graph, that is nothing but total vapor pressure, the total vapor pressure or else total vapor pressure of that solution is nothing but what we can find out through the formula. We have that P01 plus P02 minus P01 into x2. So this is okay. So from the graph, so we can prove, right, from the graph whether it is right or wrong we can prove. So first we will go for what, the first component system. P1 is equal to P1 naught, so pure component into mole fraction, right. So ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so we have the graph here, the first graph, in the graph, that is first curve you can see. So here P1 is equal to what, P01 into x1, right. So P1 is equal to P01 x you have. So in this graph you have what, so two values you have for x1, right. x1 is equal to what, 0 and x1 is equal to 1. So if I put x1 is equal to 0, x1 is equal to 0 ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ, so x1 is equal to 0, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so P1 is equal to P01 into ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ, so P1 is equal to what, 0 ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ ನೋಡಿ. ಸೊ P1 is equal to what, or else pressure, vapor pressure ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ P1 becomes what, 0. ಇಲ್ಲಿ P01 ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ P, ಬಟ್ x1 is equal to 1 ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ 0 ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ P becomes what, 0, ದಿಸ್ is also right. And then x1 is equal to 1, ಯಾವಾಗ x1 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, x1 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1 ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ P1 is nothing but what, P1 is nothing but what, P01. ಅದರಿಂದ x1 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1 ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ದಿಸ್ P ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್, ಸೊ P01 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. P01 is nothing but what, the pressure of the pure component. So not ಏನು ಬರ್ದಿದೆ, 0 ಏನು ಬರ್ದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, it is for the pure, where is a P, simple P, whatever I have written, so that is the partial vapor pressure ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ vapor pressure ಅಂತಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, right. Same way we can apply for the second second line or else second curve, right. So here also what happens, P2 is equal to P02 into x2. So x2 0 ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ P2 equal to what, x2 0 ಆದಾಗ P2 is equal to 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, x2 0 ಆದಾಗ P2 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ P0 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಸೊ P ಎಂಟೈರ್ ದಟ್ P ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್, 0. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, x2 is equal to 1 ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್, P2 ನಾಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ P02 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ರೈಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್, the third, right. So for the third one, that is y is equal to mx plus c, it is nothing but what, total. So P total ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, P total is nothing but the pure component 1 plus ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ vapor pressure of a pure component 2 minus vapor pressure of a pure component 1 into ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, x2 mole fraction of the second component. You can add the first component, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂವನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, x1 is equal to 1 minus x2 ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್, P2 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ P01 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆವಾಗ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್, x2 ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹಿಯರ್ x2 0 ಆದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಟ್ x2 0, right. So P total what happens, x2 0 ಆದರೆ entire thing becomes 0, right. x2 0 ಆದರೆ entire thing becomes 0, ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, P total becomes what, P1 naught, right. At x2 is equal to 1, right? ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, at x2 is equal to 1, so just I will write it down. P total is equal to P naught 1, x2 is equal to 1, ಆಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ plus P02 minus P01, right? So plus minus ಹೊಡೆದೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಏನು ಉಳಿತದೆ ನಮಗೆ? So P total is becomes what? P total is equal to the same thing here, whatever we have, P02. So that's why what happens, so these curves are what? Holsgood. So ಈ curves ಎನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು Holsgood ಆಗಿದೆ, ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ with respect to the mole fraction ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು? with respect to the mole fraction, right? So with respect to the mole fraction, okay? So at last we have, right, so here the P total, so P total is nothing but the partial vapor pressure of component 1 plus partial vapor pressure of component 2, which is very linearly with the x2. So increasing x2 value ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು linearly increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, and this total partial vapor pressure, so it is based on what? The mole fractions of both x1 and the x2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, and it is regarding x1 it may increase or decrease. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so how to what about the variation of this P total with respect to x1 mole fraction of first component? It may vary linearly, it may decrease or increase, it is depending upon the vapor pressure of the component, whether it is greater for what? Component system 1 or component system 2. So these are the things you can observe by the graphical representations. So depending on the vapor pressures of the pure component 1 and 2, total vapor vapor pressures over the solution decrease or increase with the mole fractions of the component 1 ಅಂತ ಕರಿಬೋದು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು? So finally you can say it is P1. So what is the partial vapor pressure, whatever we have here? So it is nothing but what? So y1 is nothing but the mole fraction, y1 and y2 are the mole fraction of what? Two component system, and you have the P total. So adrinda enagutte namage, so P total is nothing but, right? So P total is nothing but these things, what? These things, right? Finally you can say, so by applying the Dalton's law, so P1 is equal to y1 P total, P2 is equal to y2 P total ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. In general, finally you can say the partial vapor pressure Pi is equal to the mole fractions Yi into the P total. So this is what exactly the Dalton's partial pressure. From that we can get the general formula to find out the partial vapor pressure ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, right? So with respect to the mole fraction ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, right? So mole fraction. Okay, so now we will go with the problem. Okay, the first problem is just so I will read out what is that. So vapor pressure of a chloroform, right? So vapor pressure of chloroform, and it is nothing but CHCl3. Okay, chloroform CHCl3. Okay, vapor pressure, and the dichloromethane CH2Cl2. So vapor pressure they have given, right? So that is 200 mmHg and 415 mmHg, right, respectively. Number 1, calculate the vapor pressure of the solution prepared by the mixing 25.5 grams of CHCl3 or as chloroform and 40 grams of dichloromethane or CH2Cl2 at a given temperature, so 298 Kelvin temperature. And then you have to calculate mole fraction of each component, whether for the chloroform and the dichloromethane. So very simple problem they have given. Vapor pressure of both chloroform and dichloromethane has given at 298 Kelvin temperature, that is 200 mmHg, millimeter Hg, and then dichloromethane has also given 415 mmHg respectively. Calculate the vapor pressure of the solution. So when you prepared by 25.5 grams of what? CHCl3 chloroform, you have to mix 25.5 gram of chloroform 2 plus 40 gram of what? 40 gram of dichloromethane. So dichloromethane CH2Cl2. So this is the mass they have given. So how many CHCl3? CHCl3 25 gram ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ 40 grams of what? Dichloromethane. Okay, so we will solve one by one, right? So now we have to calculate the vapor pressure. So total vapor pressure. So ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಇವೆರಡನ್ನ, so what is the total vapor pressure you are getting, right? So very simple, we have to add what? So CH chloroform, right? So that is chloroform A, and then B is nothing but what? 40 grams of what? So 25.5 grams of what? CHCl3, and then 40 gram of what? CH2Cl2. So right, when you mix it and then you are getting what? Vapor pressure. What is the P? P total, what is the value of that P total, right? So now, right, so whatever the pressure is greater here, so you can observe the pressure is more for what? CH2Cl2, hence it is more volatile, right? So more volatile. So in that particular formula we are getting the difference. So P02 minus P01. So here P0 is greater means what? So the higher pressure is for the CH2Cl2, or else you can say dichloromethane has that what? P2, you can take it as P02. For this you can say it is P01, right? Hence this is what? X2, and then this is X1. ಸೊ ಮೋಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೈಯರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಯಾವುದ್ರದ್ದೇ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅದು X2, ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇದನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. CHCl3 ಇಸ್ ಅ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ CH2Cl2 ಎನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಎನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ X2 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ P02. ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, what is the vapor pressure? Okay, so before going to that, so we have to find out the molecular mass of what? Molecular mass of what? CHCl2. Molecular mass of what? CH2Cl2, right? So calculated carbon is carbon 12 into 1 plus hydrogen is 1 into 2 hydrogens are there, and then chlorine 35.5 into how many? So 2, right? So calculate that value. So how much you are getting? Just calculate it. So finally you are getting what? 85 gram per mole. 85 gram per mole. Okay, calculate it, count it. Okay, and then CHCl. Okay, so sorry, the first thing is we have to calculate whatever it may be, no problem. CHCl3, then we will move for the CHCl3, right? So 12 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 35.5 into 3. That's clear? CH2, okay, 3, right? So here you are getting what? 119.5 gram per mole. 5 gram per mole. Right. So this is what exactly the molecular mass. Next we have to go for the number of moles. So moles of what? Number of moles for what? First we will calculate for CH2Cl2, right? So weight divided by molecular mass. Weight divided by molecular mass. Weight ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, for what? CH2Cl2 here. Second one, what is the weight they have given? Calculate the vapor pressure of solution prepared by mixing 25.5 grams of what? CHCl3, 40 grams of what? CH2Cl2. weight ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? 40 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ? 85 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ per mole. So that is equal to what is the value you are getting? Number of moles 40 divided by 85.5, that is equal to what? 0.47 mole. 47 mole. Okay, in the same way you can calculate for the CHCl3, right? Weight they have given here, how much? 25.5 gram. Divide by, so molecular mass, what is already we have calculated here, molecular mass 119.5 gram per mole. So what is the value? 0.213 gram per mole. not gram per mole. So moles you are getting, gram will get cancelled, mole you are getting. Okay, and then we have to go for total number of moles. Total number of moles. So total number of moles you can calculate it by what? So you can calculate it 0.47 plus 0.213, right? So what is the value we are getting here? 0. So calculate it. 4, right? 7 you have 8, 3, right? 6, 8, 8, right? 4, 2, 6, 7, 1, 8, and then 3 last, finally you have 3. So this is the total number of moles. Total number of moles you have. Okay, so total number of moles, that is 0.683. Okay, so now we can find out 0.683. Okay, now we can calculate the mole fraction for what? Mole fraction of first thing. Okay, CH2Cl2, right? Mole fraction. What is that mole fraction? Mole fraction is nothing but number of moles of what? CH2Cl2 divided by number of moles of CH2Cl2 and then CHCl3, right? Enagutte number of moles of what? Dichloromethane divided by total number of moles what? Dichloromethane and the chloroform, right? So here already we have calculated total number of moles. Okay, so you can add that value here. What is that? What is the number of moles of CH2Cl2? That is 0.47. 0.47, and total number of moles, what is that? 0.683. 0.683 divided 0.47 divided by 0.683, that is equal to what? 0.688. Calculated 0.688. And also you can calculate the mole fraction of what? Chloroform, that is CHCl3. It is nothing but what? So X A plus XB, that is equal to 1. So unity alva enagutte X CH2Cl2. Okay, so X CH2Cl2 plus X CHCl3, that is equal to 1. Now we know that mole fraction of what? X CH2Cl. Avaga X CHCl3 enagutte namage 1 minus X CH2Cl2, right? So we can get it. X CHCl3 is nothing but 1 minus X CH2Cl2, that is equal to 1 minus what? So 1 minus what? 0.688, that is equal to 0.312. 0.312, right? So this is what exactly the mole fraction. So first time mole fraction ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, moles ಕೂಡ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So moles ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು? mole fraction ಅನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. moles ಬೇಕಾದರೆ weight ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, molecular mass ಅನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So see here, molecular mass of what? Dichloromethane and then trichloromethane or chloroform. So we have calculated. So then we have to convert it into number of moles. How many moles are present of dichloromethane? So that is weight divided by molecular mass, 40 gram divided by 85, that is equal to 0.47, right? And also chloroform, so 25.5 grams divided by 19.5 grams per mole, that is equal to 0.13 mole. So mole convert ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ moles ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು? So total number of moles ಅನ್ನು count ಮಾಡಿ, this plus this you are getting what? 0.683. So from that we can calculate the mole fraction of what? Dichloromethane, that is equal to number of moles of dichloromethane divided by total number of moles, right? So that is 0.47 divided by 0.683, that is equal to 0.688. Okay, so then we can calculate directly X CHCl3, the mole fraction of what? Chloroform, that is equal to 1 minus what? Mole fraction of what? CH2Cl2, or else dichloromethane, that is 1 minus the value whatever getting here, 0.688, that is equal to 0.312. Okay, so from this we can calculate what? P total, right? So P total, right? I will write here P total. P total, that is equal to what? P01 plus P02 minus P01 into X2. All right. So we should know that what is x1 and then x2. x1 is nothing but what? x1 is nothing but CaCl3, CaCl3, x2 is nothing but CH2Cl2, right? Cl2, clear? The calculate the mixing of 0.CHCl3, okay, CaCl3, that is 40 gram, and then okay, and then 25.5 grams of CaCl3, 40 grams of CHCl2, right? So just write down here CaCl3, what is the pressure they have given? 200 mm Hg, and here for it what 415 mm Hg, okay, so mm Hg. So high volatile compound 450 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವೇಪರೈಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ P2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಇದನ್ನ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ P02 ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ P01. So now let complete this P total value. So substitute that all values. P0 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, 200 mm Hg plus 415 mm Hg minus 200 mm Hg into x2. x2 ಅಂದರೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? x2 ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದ್ರದ್ದು? CH2Cl2, right? Small fraction of CH2Cl2. Mole fraction of CH2Cl2 is nothing but 0.688 into 0.688, right? So now simplify it. What is the value we are getting? So here simplify that. So 200 plus what is the value we are getting there? 147.9 you are getting. So totally what is the value you are getting? 347, right? 347.9 mm Hg. So this is the total vapor pressure, right? So total vapor pressure. So when you mix 25.5 grams of CHCl3 in CH2Cl2 means dichloromethane. So dichloromethane, so that is for 40 grams of dichloromethane. So when you mix it, so then total vapor pressure, how much you are getting? 347.9 mm Hg. Okay, so next we have to find out what is the mole fraction of each component in a vapor phase. Okay, so already we have find it out what is the mole fractions, everything. So that is for the pure component, right? So pure component alle mole fraction anna find out madideve. So when you mix that chloroform and the dichloromethane, so now we are getting vapor. So in that vapor also we are getting what? Both components, right? So what is the pressure? Total pressure already we have calculated here, P total value. So we have find it out, that it is nothing but 347.9 mm Hg. Okay, so now what is the mole fraction here? So that mole fraction we are indicating, so in earlier formula, so that is nothing but Yi. So YCHCl3 we have to find out, YCH2Cl2 we have to find it out. What is that value? What is this value? Okay, so we will find it out one by one. Okay, so now Pi is equal to, we know the Dalton formula, Pi is equal to Yi and then into P total. Okay, so what about the Yi? So Yi is nothing but the number of mole fraction in vapor phase. ನೋಡಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ವೇಪರ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಫೇಸ್. ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ವೇಪರ್ ಫೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ Yi ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ Yi ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ Pi divide by what happens P total. So P total. So P total and already find out madideve. So this is the P total. And then what about the Pi? So Pi for what? So partial. So partial pressure for first we will go for what? CH2Cl2. CH2Cl2. Partial pressure is nothing but the mole fraction of what? PCH2Cl2 means dichloromethane. So that is already we have calculated. It is nothing but 0. So see that value how much? 0.688. 0.688. Okay. 0.688, right? So 0.688 into P of this CH2Cl2, that is 415. So see here, this is nothing but what? P is equal to what? X. So P1 is equal to X1, P01, right? So P is equal to X P0, right? Adana PCH2Cl2 enagutte partial vapor pressure of that. So mole fraction of that what? Pure component yaudu CH2Cl2, it is nothing but what? Estagutte 0.688, already we have calculated. And the pure, so vapor pressure of a pure liquid enagutte namge, so that is 415. So vapor pressure of pure component, so from that we are getting what? So what is the value you are getting? 285.5. 285.5 mmHg. Okay, so in the same way we can calculate CCHCl3, that is equal to what is the value of X mole fraction. So mole fraction's value we are getting 0.312 into what is the P0 value for that? 200 mmHg. 200 mmHg. So mmHg, that is equal to what is the value you are getting? So calculate the how much value you are getting? 62.4 mmHg. 62.4 mmHg. Now we can go for Y CH2Cl2, that is equal to Pi estaito. So this is the value Pi 285.5 mmHg divided by P total is nothing but 347.9 mmHg. In the same way we can calculate for YCH3Cl CHCl3 chloroform. So chloroform in value estagutte 62.4 mmHg divided by 347.9 mmHg. 347.9 mmHg. So divide it. So enagutte YCH2Cl2 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? The mole fraction of what? Dichloromethane in vapor phase, that is equal to 0.82 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 0.82. 1 minus 0.82 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Same value you should get here. It is nothing but 0.18. 0.18. So these are nothing but the mole fraction of each component in a vapor phase, right? So this is regarding the first problem. Okay, clear? Very simple. P total anna find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ mole fraction ಬೇಕು, that is different mole fraction. So here also they have asked mole fraction, that is Y, where it is in a vapor phase. Vapor phase ಅಲ್ಲಿ relationship ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? So Pi is equal to what? Yi into P total, that is through the Dalton's law. Okay.